I have a feeling it's going to be a good year for this deck. Alright, so we're here with my January 2020 DDD deck profile. Before I get into the card reasonings and choices, let's get into the deck profile. So starting off with 1 God Ragi, 3 Ragnarok, 2 Seven Thomas, 1 Supreme King Kaiser, 2 Vice Typhon, 1 Newton, 1 Orthros, 3 Copernicus, 2 Ghost, 3 Soul Slime, 2 Necro Slime, 3 Lamia, and 3 Kepler. For the monster lineup, for the spells we have 3 Allure of Darkness, 1 1 for 1, 2 Pot of Desires, 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Monster Reborn, 3 Dark Contract with the Gate, and 1 Dark Contract with the Swamp King, wrapping the spells up. Then we have 1 Dark Contract with the Eternal Darkness, wrapping up the main deck and the only trap. Moving on to the actual deck, we have Oblivion King Caesar Ragnarok, High King Genghis, Diarch, and 2 regular Genghis for the fusions. For the synchros, we have Whitest Armageddon, High King Alexander, Siegfried, and regular Alexander. For the Xyz, we have Kali Yuga, High King Caesar, and regular Caesar. Then for the links, we have 3 Gilgamesh. So that's it for the deck profile. Now to get into my card reasonings and choices. So starting off, the biggest thing you'll notice is I have 3 Gilgamesh. Now, you should all know I'm trying to play this deck as pure as possible. And I've just found that with playing this deck pure is just a genuine good thing to have 3 Gilgamesh. And I found wanting it, just needing the third one so often. Before I had a Borrow Sword, and because of Gilgamesh's DDD restriction, I wouldn't get it out too consistently. And then in the follow-up turns, I found instead of wanting Borrow Sword, I wanted Gilgamesh to be able to set up the scales or the pendulum zones. The link markers. I just continuously found myself wanting it more and more and over. So I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna add in the third. Now a lot of people are probably questioning why I don't have Apocalypse in my deck, and I found that with my build it is kind of contradicts. It doesn't work too well because I have a big pendulum summoning basis, and if you use that card it just takes away a lot of potential plays instead of adding to it, because of usually you'd use Gilgamesh to search it out or something, and then you have 1 pendulum zone which is empty. If you need to search something to put in it to pendulum summon, or you would just not really see a use for it in general. So I found it's much better just to get the scales you need, be able to pendulum summon, and use the additional search to search something you need, like an extender. And I found I actually won the second Vice Typhon, especially because of I want to be able to see the fusions as much as possible. And with Master Rule 5 coming up, I know this is a Master Rule 4 deck, but this does work in Master Rule 5. And when I play Master Rule 5, I especially want to see the Vice Typhon. Kaiser's just too good to cut, that's for sure. And I feel like I cut another thing out of my deck. I can't remember, but that's pretty much just the reasonings. I like everything so far. I genuinely don't have any issues with any of it. Everything works. The only thing I could even ask for is a better high scale to use in the pendulum zone. That's literally the only complaint I have about this deck right now. And again, this card is underrated. It was good in Master Rule 4, but in Master Rule 5 is going to be so much better because it literally prevents your opponent from playing the game, and you can easily activate it with Gilgamesh. So unless they have an out, they're fucked. But literally overall, I believe this deck plays a lot better with this current list compared to the old one. The old one it just felt like a mix of trying to play 2-3 different builds in one, but this one is big on pendulum summoning and spamming the board with DDD monsters, and having the third Gilgamesh seriously helps. Being able to get the scales up in further turns helps a lot. Being able to get into an easy two link markers easily helps so much. And if you're good at a deck, usually you use 2 Gilgamesh anyway to unlock 3 zones in the first turn, so then you need another one anyway. So that's just my theory behind the deck, but I genuinely, sincerely believe this is a good deck to play, at least if you're playing it pure. So if you have any suggestions, any comments, anything like that, let me know. This is the deck for now. Let's hope we get more Link support. And even with Master of 5, we need it because of the Pendulum Summon. So that's all for now. Guess I'll see you in the next deck profile. Peace.